Stepping out onto the field now, after somewhat of a wait, it has to be said. But it's Palermo who are the home side, and they have put out an experienced team for tonight's match. The star man for them is Yoel Pojampalo. So there is the Manchester City starting 11 tonight. City start with James Trafford in goal following his arrival from Burnley. This his first start for the team where he started his career as a youth player. And Aviso Rosario, who's from Palermo, gets us underway. Decent run this. Now the ball goes to Bob. It's Oscar Bob got in his locker. Nice pass through. And tried to... Ball was flicked in and the header goes wide. Great opportunity. Well forward to Pojampalo, and that's a nice touch, which opens up the space for Gomis to go into. His ball forward. He's cottoned onto, and the cross almost reached by Pojampalo. Gyasi's there. Ball did float back. Marmouche on the move. Beats his man and then goes down in the box looking. That's a lot of options for Trafford, but Nico Gonzalez turns. John Stones. Then Nico O'Reilly didn't quite sort his feet out, and Trafford is loose. Drops that off to Ryan Cherky, and then he gives it back to the right back. Rico Lewis across to Erling Haaland, and that's how easy it is for the deadliest. Rico Lewis with the assist, good dynamic run from the 20. Marksman in the game. One sniff of a half chance, and Manchester City. It's a good one. Gyasi's after it and keeps that in. Chance for Palermo here. But Husanov was well positioned, the defender. He's let that one bounce though, and Pojampalo was on the end of it. We're taught never let it bounce. Abdelkader Husanov. O'Reilly to Marmouche, and then Haaland at the far post. Please. Opportunity to play tonight is a real big one. Here's Gyasi. Ball cross was towards Brunori. Pojampalo finds him. Brunori digs out the cross, but James Trafford watched it well. City just upping the ante here as we close in on half-time. Erling Haaland flicks it on. It's well defended, Gyasi. This goes forward early. Bob is running into that space. Leaves it to Cherky, but couldn't find him. Gonzalez finds Bob. It's Oscar Bob. And then it deflects wide from Cherky's shot. Fine defending in this game. It already has, as Haaland's goal set. It's been a decent outing for City so far. For both coaches, Pep Guardiola, getting to see a host of new players in this second half. Reijnders finds the back of the net, and it's taken Tijjani Reijnders only 13 minutes of what he can do in and around the box. As a Manchester City player to find a goal. Lorenzo Barbera. It looks like Manchester City are going to claim the inaugural Anglo-Palermitan trophy. Hang on though, Palermo maybe with something to say about that, and it flashes over the top. A chance to get their foot on the ball. It's a nice switch of play. And then inside the box, Palombo. Both come from the substitutes. City. Reijnders back inside the box. It's well saved by Gomis. Now Bernardo Silva leads that back to Mukasa. Here. Touch stuff from City. And there's a good run from Leduaro. Jeremy Leduaro gets it all wrong in the end. Bernardo Silva. Lovely touch back to Mukasa. The City captain is pulling the strings in there. Ball forward's a good one. And then the finish goes wide. Probably was onside, or if he was offside. Yes, finds Savinho. Now Mukasa moves it on, and Reijnders makes it 3-0. Tijjani Reijnders with a double. And what a moment for him. To all things Manchester City. It's possibly the loudest PA system. He'll be delighted with his introduction. Sort of intimated as much. His comments in the press around it. Here's Doku. Doku on the run and then fires it wide. Manchester City emerge with the Anglo Palermo trophy in their clutches. Ederson gets himself mixed up with his defenders. Going about their business in sterling fashion here. Reinish turns well, and Tijjani Reijnders all the way forward. He's on a hat-trick. Reijnders with the chance to seal it. Oh, and he overplays his hand at the end. For Reijnders. And it's pretty much the final meaningful moment of the game. The match finishes with a 3-0 win for Manchester City.